All right, hey guys, here's your equivalent expressions homework. Let's make sure we put our name up here at the top first because when you forget, you don't get any credit. Also, make sure that while I'm doing this, you're writing everything I write over here on your paper, because when you turn it in and you've got this entire half blank, I don't know that you actually watched the video. I just know that you didn't do half your homework. So this is me helping you out. I don't have to do this. Remember, you need to still do it on your paper. Okay, so let's look at it. We need to write 3 equivalent expressions. So 3, 1, 2, 3. One must include parentheses, and one must include multiplication. You could do those all in one, or you could separate them out. Remember, when we are looking to make an equivalent expression, we want to think about, is it equivalent? Which, remember, that means that the expressions are equivalent if they have the exact same value. And then how do we know that? So again, they have the exact same value. There's so many different ways, so you can probably think of some different ones to use, but I'm going to give you a few examples. So we have 2 times 35 is equal to 70. Now I could just switch those around and say 35 times 2 is equal to 70. Now I would not include that as your parentheses or your multiplication, only because you didn't really change a whole lot. However, if we were to take this and say 7 times 5 times 2 is equal to 70, that would be correct, because 7 multiplied by 5 is 35. So we have the same number, we've just spread it out further. Okay, and if I also thought about maybe instead using addition and said 2 times 30 plus 5 is equal to 70. These are all equivalent expressions, because if we solve with order of operations and do what's inside the parentheses, 30 plus 5, we end up with 35, and we multiply that by 2 to get 70. All right, you guys. I recognize this seems like it's super easy, and I was very quick there. Remember, there are so many different ways I could have written this. I could have written this as a number of different expressions. So try and be creative. Try and think of however many you can so that you can come up with some really interesting ones for our 3 equivalent expressions on your 20 plus 8 is equal to 28. All right, y'all have fun with this, and I will see you tomorrow.